So hey guys, Stephanie here with a February wrap up because better late than never, right? So February was a decent reading month, and by decent I mean I did get a lot of reading done, but that didn't necessarily translate to a lot of books, and that's because I spent most of my time trying to get through a really big book that I just finished. So technically that was March, so I'm not even going to talk about it in this wrap up. Let's break some hearts. So sorry guys, I gave it a shot. Oscar is everything that I hate about child narrators. He is the epitome of why I just steer clear of them. He was everything. He was too precocious, like ridiculous. He sounded like a 30-year-old man, not a kid. And then I don't know if to make him seem more like a kid, he just gave him a bunch of weird quirks and made him really annoying. But all of that didn't add up to a kid, it just added up to a really annoying narrator that I didn't want to spend any time with. I found myself really liking the grandparents' storyline a lot more than his. Okay, now that I've got that off my chest, this wasn't terrible. I did give it 3.5 stars. It really got better towards the end for me. That's where I really felt like it was raw emotionally, and it really did make me cry. The ending did make me cry. So yeah, 3.5 isn't bad. It's just not going to be on my top 10 favorite books anytime soon. So the next book is what my book club picked last month, and that was All the Light We Cannot See. And I didn't hate it. I just really wished I had gone into it maybe having never heard of it, and I wouldn't have had such high expectations. And I also thought it would be a lot more sad, probably because every Goodreads review I read, said like, excuse me, I'm gonna go cry. And I didn't get that at all. I felt very distant from what was going on. I really didn't connect with either of the characters. I found the ending very anticlimactic. I was kind of let down. So 3.5 stars here. And so I read my first graphic novel this month, and that was, to celebrate the new season coming out on Netflix, Daredevil, Born Again by Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli. I'm always fuzzy on how to pronounce that. But anyway, this one was really good. Basically what happens is Kingpin gets a hold of Daredevil's secret identity, Matt Murdock, and goes through and just makes his life a living hell. It was awesome. I loved it. It has great artwork in it, if you can see that. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. Honestly, if they use this as a plot line in one of the future seasons of Daredevil, I'll be pretty happy with it. I definitely want to check out more graphic novels, not necessarily just in the Marvel Universe or superhero genre. I enjoyed the format, so I'll be checking more out. And yeah, I gave this 4 stars, so I was pretty happy with it. So this month I read You by Caroline Kepnes. Not going to be talking about it because I've already done a review. I'll link that down below. The last book on my wrap up is How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accent by Julie Alvarez. And I think it's best to go into it kind of thinking of it as a collection of short stories about this fictional family of 4 sisters from the Dominican Republic, and kind of them growing up in the Dominican Republic and then moving to the United States and assimilating, and kind of the struggle of being between 2 cultures, having, parents that are like first generation immigrants, and you kind of being in the middle of that. I really loved this book. I think I gave it 5 stars. I think so far it's been my only 5-star read of the year. I realize that's probably pretty biased, probably because I relate to it a lot and it resonated with me a lot personally. So I think anyone else who didn't grow up being kind of, I guess they were technically first generation immigrants, but as a second generation, like Latin American immigrant, I think it resonated with me pretty strongly and I really related to it. I loved the characters, I loved the stories, I loved, them talking about their families. It felt very relatable. I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. So I would suggest checking that out. And so that's that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you around soon.